we ready for a clap sync?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Oh god. Let's try that
That was
again.
so off.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Low
Seltz-Esteem
Seltz-Esteem podcast.
Your
My
favorite podcast about
featuring your
drinking
two
and alcohol.
undiagnosed autism people.
When you're listening
And when
to
you're
us,
listening to
you're
us, you're
never drinking
alone
again.
Hi, Joe. My name's Charles.
That might be the worst intro I've ever heard in my entire.
Hey, it wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad. That was great.
That was really good.
That was pretty good.
Great vibes. Hi, my name is Joe.
My name is Charles, and Joe is back again at my house.
I'm in the communist room.
Hell yeah, we're in the communist Warhammer room, or as Thomas called it, the Warhammer and Sickle room.
Warhammer and Sickle room. That's wonderful. Stop socialism. It's un-American. Vote November 2nd. Yep.
And meanwhile, there's Fidel Castro.
And speaking of red, today we will be drinking
Red Cherry
Pop.
Cherry Pop.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers. This is a longer table than last time.
A little longer. We almost spilled over your
got the
computer.
Citizen Kane table.
Oh my god. It's not bad.
It's
like a 64. I was expecting worse. I hate cherry. So this is not your favorite flavor of the pack.
It is not.
Cotton candy's your favorite flavor?
Cotton candy is my favorite flavor of the pack.
Bend me over and spank my ass because I'm wrong. I can't believe that.
That cotton candy flavor changed me.
Oh, I'm a little horny.
That cotton candy, we were at a gig once, and I did my normal thing of bringing my own beer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went out to go grab something, and then Mac's girlfriend came out, and I was drinking the same pack.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, I want that blueberry one." I'm like, "Hold on, try this cotton candy." She's like, "That's gonna be fucking Oh, yeah. Oh.
So yeah, that's a little sneak preview for next week. We will be reviewing the cotton candy.
Now then, this cherry
seltzer
is better than the other two.
It's probably the better cherry that you can do, in my opinion.
It is. It doesn't make me feel... I mean, I'm not angry about it. It's not terrible.
It's a 64.
I'm going to give it a 60 right now.
I want to give it room to grow up or down after we drink a couple more of these. If this is your first episode, how the hell did you hear about this? Because why you here? But if you're not familiar, we review...
Why you here?
Why hear you?
Ears.
We review hard seltzers, and we drink 3 during the recording of our episode. That's about an hour and a half. You already know that. And we give it a little numerical rating between 1 and 100.
I like how we actually have an audience this time, too.
We do. We have 2 stupid fucking cats.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. You fucking looked up at me, you cunt.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
whoa.
Mocha, the only animal on this earth that I hate.
Hey, she's a good kitty.
I
love her.
I have so much hate in my heart for that animal. Look at her. She's trying to hit you while you scratch her.
Bro, she was raising up her arm
She
a little bit.
was.
You saw how her arm was getting
She
raised
was
there?
ready
It was
to
a little bit too straight there.
Ooh.
It was a little bit too...
Well, she was ready to swing on you for that.
She's over here. She's in this communist room. She's like, God damn it.
So we got Mocha and Obsidian,
Little Obsidian.
the littlest new member of the family.
I love her so much.
Why did you get this cat?
Because Mocha...
Instead of going to therapy?
I've really felt like Mocha needed a friend. And because Mocha's just sitting around the house all day. And I didn't like that. I wanted Mocha to actually have some type of activity when I'm gone, and even while I'm here, I just needed help with that. So I got Obsidian, and then Obsidian's been great with Mocha.
But Mocha hasn't been great with Obsidian.
No, she has been great with Obsidian.
Damn it.
She has been very good. They're friends now, I would say. There are multiple nights where I'll just wake up, and Mocha's cuddling me, and Obsidian's cuddling me in a different way.
Mm.
Obsidian has performed multiple air assassinations on Mocha from that cat climber.
Hell yeah.
Which is some of the funniest shit that I've ever seen.
I want it to be like a Halo 5 assassination.
It basically is, dude.
Dude, those assassination animations went way too hard for no good reason.
We could actually, if you want to see them all riled up, I got some catnip right over there.
No.
All right.
No.
We'll save it for a little bit later.
A little Patreon content.
Yeah. See, Obsidian's too young to like feel the full effects of catnip.
She's not full druggy yet.
Yeah, not full druggy. Mocha, on the other hand, Mocha's a fucking junkie.
She's tweaked out. So when I got to your house, I thought I heard a crackhead in the neighborhood.
Probably did.
It was just a bird. I found the bird, but I was convinced it was a crackhead.
Okay. Well, you know that little entrance that you came in from?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there. And did you see that little side like sidewalk thing? There's pretty much just like a square concrete slab on the ground.
Yes.
A lot of homeless people sleep there.
Hell yeah. A whole lot of gang shit.
Sometimes we'll see tents, sometimes not. Shopping carts are there constantly.
Yeah, you're pretty close to like a little shopping area, so it makes sense that they come from that probably at night.
Constantly there's trash in my yard. Right now there's currently a Dunkin' Donuts thing sitting in front of the Nissan that's parked in the yard, which
Nissan
belongs to nobody. Nobody in this house owns that vehicle.
Oh, really?
It belongs to Thomas's mom's boyfriend's friend.
Wow, that's very convoluted.
And we've already had people like, dude, the other day some people pulled up to the fucking pulled up to our house. And they had a little note and they're like, hey man, how much you selling that thing for? I'm like, dude, we're not selling it. It's not mine.
You should have sold it.
Doesn't belong to anyone. It's like, I don't even think it works. They're like, oh, no, SA, we can fix it. We can do this.
You should have sold it. I would have sold that in a heartbeat.
Dude, I thought about it.
You wouldn't even have to tell anyone. It just disappeared.
Exactly.
The city picked it up.
Exactly. That shit's been in our fucking front yard for like, I want to say 3 or 4 months.
Jesus. But yeah, it's nice to be back in town.
Yeah.
I remembered not to say it this time.
Yeah, thank you.
Every time I come to your house, I expect it to be like messy, but it's always like nice and clean when I come.
Yeah, well,
it's nice.
We're not living in a fucking pigsty here.
I expect it to be like a half of a frat house.
No, like we do our best, mostly me, do my best to try to keep it, picked up, situated.
Yeah. It just needs a little tender love and care.
Well, it doesn't matter how much tender love and care you give this place. It's always going to look...
It's nice. It's fine.
But yeah, no, I'm happy with...
Could be worse.
Oh, hell yeah, it could. Oh, man. So...
Just looking at all the propaganda on the walls.
Oh, yeah.
General de Hombres Libres. Estugo Cesar Santiago. 1984.
I don't know if you noticed.
50 años. Santino Leve.
I don't know if you noticed,
I assume
but
he's Cuban.
I have strategically put some communist propaganda behind all of my Warhammers.
Yeah, Charles is currently building We're just going to paint the scene real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. So the room is wood paneling walls. Nice little teak kind of wood. Nice light wood color with some bookshelves. I'm currently speaking into a microphone that's connected to a cat stand.
And no, the cat stand is not put together correctly. I've lost a lot of pieces to it.
Yeah, I'm worried the cat's going to jump up on it and knock the whole thing.
Well, Obsidian's about to go on there right now.
It's slowly leaning closer to me.
That's fine. No, it's
okay.
Trust me, it's good. It's good. Not everything has screws in it, and you see the little container that Obsidian just went into.
And now that Obsidian's gone into it, looks like Mocha's so fat. God.
Look, man.
Stupid animal.
Look, another reason why I got Obsidian. Keep Mocha's weight down.
God.
Keep Mocha's weight under control. Look at her. She still has ups, though.
She couldn't even jump. She had to jump on top. She couldn't jump
trust
over.
Me, she can. She can jump over it if she wanted to.
That animal
I guarantee you she could.
I hate that animal.
Bro, Mocha is...
Get the fuck out
of
here.
Mocha baby. Who's my cute
So back to the room
girl?
description. Now I'm looking at a bookshelf in the corner of the room. It's filled with various literature. The top shelf has some books with a couple containers, and then one shelf down we have
one of those containers has a flute.
Of course it does. We got a microscope. It looks like what's that orange book? It looks like a field manual for like a Russian soldier.
Are you talking about Working Class USA?
The orange one. It looks like a guy's...
Which one? The one on the same shelf at the microscope?
Yeah, the thick orange one. It looks like a guy's about to throw a hand grenade.
Oh, that is...
It's interesting.
That is Highlights of a Fighting History.
Yep. So we got a war book, and then one shelf down we have the USSR miniature flag with the Soviet worker, and then in front of all that is a bunch of unpainted Warhammer minis.
There's also the Soviet Constitution.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm also slowly losing my mind because I'm allergic to cats and forgot to take medicine. So this is gonna be a weird episode, y'all.
Yeah. Do you want to
Nope.
like move to a different room?
No,
You sure?
buckle the fuck in, boys.
You sure we can
no,
pause this?
we're fucking
Publix
booling.
is literally right there.
We're booling.
All right.
And then underneath it, we have your current miniature that you're painting. How about you grab that miniature and tell the audience about your little miniature, baby?
Yeah.
Tell the audience about your miniature penis that you have.
So it's really small and embarrassing,
Mm-hmm.
but I have learned to love it.
By God.
No, what I'm holding right now, it is a Chaos Space Marine Legionnaire, and it is from.
This is just show and tell.
And it is from. Stop laughing! Stop laughing at my hobby. Okay. You fucking told me you want to get into airsoft, and you're almost 30. You're about to be a 30-year-old man playing fucking airsoft. All right? So you calm the fuck down there, all right?
No, it's just
You're basically a military LARPer, all right?
It's just the fact of like how passionate you're talking about it and the way you're looking at. So he's holding it on this little device that you
It's a
use,
pedestal.
a pedestal that you use for when you're painting minis.
Yeah, and it's so much easier to
It
hold
is.
this way.
It's really convenient.
But yeah, it's a Chaos Space Marine Legionnaire. It is. I am painting my army as the Black Legion army. Right now, I've already done the base coat of just painting it all black, and then I'm doing some trim with the gold trim. And then after that, I got to go back and add some more details. I got to paint like some of the knives, got to paint the gun, got to finish painting this, and I got to do the backpack and everything. These things are a bitch to fucking paint.
Like I'm memeing on you, but it's actually really fucking cool. I'll give you credit. It's pretty dope.
Well, yeah, you like that little one that I painted over there with the claws.
Your finished one looks really good.
It's not finished.
Oh wow! Are you gonna do a wash? Do like a little gray gunmetal wash on it?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Do you have
with
a
it
wash paint?
I have shade. Yeah, I got shade paints that you put over there, and it adds like some depth to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call them washes. They're gonna be really thin.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
some of those. But yeah, it's fun. Painting it is a bitch though, especially because they're so small. I'm planning on getting a little lamp with a magnifying glass on it.
I have one.
Ooh.
Let me see if I still have it. If I still have it, I'll just give it to you.
Fucking bet. Obsidian is taking a liking to your feet.
I know. She's going for the dogs.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's so little. I could punt. How far do you
yeah.
think you could punt that cat?
I could probably get her to Thomas's door over there.
I think I could get through. I think I could do a 30-yard field goal.
With Obsidian?
Yeah.
Maybe. Good luck getting her to fucking hold still while you do that.
Oh my god.
Dude, when Obsidian gets full grown, she's actually going to be bigger than Mocha.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, Mocha's a miniature cat, pretty much.
You're gonna be a big bitch.
Yeah, no, Obsidian. When Mocha was a kitten, she was smaller than Obsidian. Also,
I want the cat dead.
you also forgot to mention the titty pillow in the corner.
Oh wow, there is a titty pillow in the corner.
Yeah. That belonged to Zalongo. And then I pretty much usurped it.
Those are some perky nipples.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Hey, Obsidian. Obsidian, no. Here.
Obsidian. Sorry for the audience. I just
Baby girl.
screamed in the mic. Obsidian just tried to grab one of the XLR cables.
God damn it, Obsidian. That microphone's $400. You can chill the fuck out.
Shout out, Mac. No, Thomas.
Thomas. There you go.
Whose mic is this?
It's Thomas's.
Okay, shout out Thomas.
Yeah,
for
shout
letting
out
me borrow
Thomas, who
this.
is in the other room right now playing Alan Wake 2. He didn't want to join us.
But he's sick.
No, he's not.
Oh, I thought you said he was sick.
Well, dude, he's been coughing for like 2 months straight.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, you know, he's dying. He's
Is he gonna put the house in your will?
he's in his mid-30s.
He's dead.
Yeah,
I mean, he might as well
basically
be
is.
dead.
Yeah, might
He's
as
already
well be.
knocking on death's doors.
Dude, my shoulder's been like hurting, like right behind my shoulder blade, my left shoulder blade, and I think I know what it is. Yesterday, I was like screaming a lot to the music that I was listening to,
Uh-huh.
and I think I was just the contractions of my muscles too much. It just leaves it so sore, and I'm like, fuck,
Getting old.
dude, this sucks. I've been seeing like these Instagram reels too of, you know, that little hatch that your car door locks onto when you open and close it.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone made a little device that you hold on. It's basically a handle.
I saw
you
that.
Put
yeah.
into that little
To
thing and
get
then
up out of your
you lift
car.
yourself up.
Yeah. Do you need that?
No, but I can see why people might
Oh
buy
my
it.
God.
I can understand it.
No, I don't think I'd ever need that.
I don't think I'll ever need that either. I mean, especially you don't, because you work physically.
Yeah, I have a physical job.
Meanwhile, I'm just behind a desk all fucking day.
I haven't been at my job all week. Yeah. Oh, for anyone wondering, I'm in beep.
Yeah.
I'm in a
For
town.
anyone wondering, Joe is back in my hometown. And if you remember last time Joe was back in my hometown, I believe it was episode 8.
Jesus, it's like right when we started recording again.
I know. It was around like episode 8. That's when Joe first told us that his dad had cancer. And now Joe's back here again because of his dad. So, Joe, tell me, you can let go. That cat climber's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. Obsidian's standing on top of the cat climber right now and is leaning very precariously.
Obsidian, no.
Upsi?
It's bouncing the mic.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Counterweight. It's a counterweight.
It's a counterweight. You're a good girl.
So yeah. My dad's he got his liver taken out and got a new one put in.
Fresh for drinking.
Just fresh, just like a Lego brick. They just slotted that bitch.
Started all over, brother.
Yeah. So I've been in the hospital since about 7 days, and I've been sleeping on a hospital couch for the last 7 days. This is the first day that I'm out of the hospital, and now that my dad's stable and good and everything, I decided to run over to Charles and drink.
Yep.
So this one's for you, Dad.
Yeah.
He did it.
I wanted to visit in the hospital, but I didn't want to intrude.
It's fine. I don't think they would have let you.
I guess not. Yeah, probably.
He's immunocompromised right now.
Oh, is he?
Just a bit.
Well, that makes sense. He did literally just get a new organ.
A new organ just slotted in.
Which that is a fucking
science is weird.
Dude, can we just stop? Surgery is fucking brutal and gruesome. Like we're mutilating humans with surgery.
It's insane. It truly is insane. Like science used to think that putting leeches on humans would fix everything.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. So it's crazy, like the amount of science that we've had just in the last 200 years that has allowed us to rip out organs of other humans
and put new ones in
and just be fine and literally get out of bed and be walking up like 2 flights of stairs like
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's like normal. He's fine.
It's ridiculous. I mean, like that happens. I mean, shit, dude. I've been cut open and they've had to fucking pretty much kill nerves that were in my balls.
Cock and ball torture.
It pretty much was.
Did it get you off? Did you like get a little dribble out? I did tell my mom.
Well, what about my surgery?
the camera story.
Oh.
When they were putting the camera up it and you tried to record it. And the doctor's like, what are you doing? Do you want to play music?
She's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to play relaxing music? And I'm like, yeah, sure. That's what I'm trying to do, bro. I'll try to record my cystoscopy.
What is that for the audience?
Cystoscopy is when they take a camera and they shove it up your penis to do some imaging. I've had 2 of them done.
So they needed that extra large camera for that hog you got going on down there.
But at least the second time it didn't hurt as much because they actually injected lidocaine into my cock.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we talked about this on the this experience on the Oh Crap podcast that we were a guest on.
Oh yeah, I don't know whenever that might come out in like 2 months from now.
Yeah, probably, but it was a very, very fun time. If you guys remember Mike, we had him as a guest a couple of weeks ago. We were finally a guest on his podcast, and Joe was making the finger crouching, pointing moves towards
cute.
Obsidian.
She's so cute, actually.
Isn't she?
I get it now.
Little void kitty.
I get it now.
Dude, it's so cute too. When
She's
like,
adorable.
If I'm just like laying in bed, sometimes she'll come and like rub her face on mine. She'll get under the covers with me sometimes. I got home from work today. She meowed and like put her paw on my cheek.
Aww.
And I'm sitting there like, damn, dude, this cat's about to fucking seduce
She's
me.
like a little babushka right before you go to war.
A little bit,
Come
yeah.
here, son. Before the front lines. Let mother look at you one last time.
Now, with that being said, this cat's an absolute fucking menace.
Dude, my dog's a menace too. I get it.
This cat is like, This cat's a fucking freak, dude.
Oh, what's she into? Little BDSM, little. I don't know any other terms.
This cat's in the fucking knife play and blood gurgling.
All right, that's been this episode of the Low Seltz-Esteem podcast.
And speaking of blood, what else is red? Cherry pop. So how are you feeling about it since we're getting close to the end of the first can?
It's fine. It's not a great seltzer, but it's not a bad seltzer at the same time.
I'm moving down to 58.
I'm definitely going down the scale.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to just say a 62 right now. I'm only going down 2 points. Well, you also went down 2 points, so we're...
Yeah, I'm moving it down to 58 just because it's just... I don't know. It still feels a little staticky to me.
It's not the staticky. It just feels artificially.
It is very artificial. I do not taste cherry. I do not do the tasting of the cherry.
Is your computer going to be charged enough for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was fully charged when we fucking did this. When I fucking set it up.
Okay. Yeah, it just tastes artificial. It doesn't give me any sense of joy.
Yeah, same here. 58 right now for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to drop it down to... Honestly, the more I think about it, at 55, I'm going to drop it down that far.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. I think it's
I
going
don't blame you.
I think it's going to scale down the entire time.
I do not blame you. Well, especially while we got the goat staring in front of us.
Oh, yeah, we do.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
We're actually on
Number 2.
on par with each other.
Yeah, you might have got a little snippet of Charles making fun of me. And I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. But while I was in the hospital for the last week, I figured I would get a special interest and fixate on this special interest while my dad was in the hospital and I was staying with him. And
One of Joe's many special interests that he has.
yeah, I need to figure that out. So I thought about picking up a hobby I used to do. And as cringy as it is, I think I might do airsoft.
Yeah, you're going to be one of those guys.
My thing is, I'm not going to buy, like, the gear.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all I'm going to have is, like, a helmet and goggles and a face mask so I don't get my fucking teeth shot out.
Yeah, well, guess what? I also said I'm not going to buy anything else for Warhammer, but if you fucking change the screen of my computer, I got 3 tabs open with some more miniatures that I want to buy.
Oh, dude.
Joe's about to pull up. Oh, what? You're pulling up your fucking little, Joe is showing me his...
And then it gets to D&D minis.
Joe is showing me his search history, and it's just
1, 2, 3,
full
4,
of
5,
fucking...
6, 7, 8, 9,
full of fucking airsoft shit.
10
You're going to be one of those guys?
Maybe.
You're
Well,
gonna-
so how it started is I have an actual rifle.
Like, if you play paintball, that's respectable.
No. I don't like paintball. I tried paintball out for a little bit.
Paintball's so much better.
So let me I'm going to do the whole spiel. So I was looking at a new scope for my rifle, and I shoot my rifle like 3 or 4 times a year just so I'm proficient with it. And
Keep the rent down.
yeah. And just so I know how to use it and everything. And it's nice. I like it. I enjoy it. But like ammo's expensive. Actual parts for the rifle are expensive, and I wanted to get a new scope. It was an LPVO for those who are in the firearms community.
LPVO?
It's what does I don't even know what LPVO stands for. It's something
Loose
variable
pussy vagina ovulating.
it's something variable optic. LPVO.
Loose pussy vagina ovulating 308 round.
Low power variable optic. So it's a 1-6. So it has a little lever on top, and you can throw it, and it can go up to 6 times magnification.
Low power vagina ovulation.
There you go. Charles, the gynecologist here.
Yep.
So I thought about getting one of those. And, right now I'm just rocking like a basic red dot on it, and it does the job and everything. But I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get like an LPVO and put on the rifle and everything. And I was like, oh, shit, those are kind of expensive. And I was like, honestly, for the amount that I go out and shoot, would it be worth putting that money into it? And then I was like, for the same amount of money I was going to waste on that optic, I could go get an airsoft gun and go out every weekend and do that.
Yeah, but what if someone breaks into your home
I
and
still have the gun.
and steals your Xbox and then starts running away down the street? Like, you got to get that optic.
I
to
do.
see-
I need the
you can
6
fucking
times.
pop 'em.
I need the 6
Yeah,
times in
you
case he
do.
gets like 300 meters away.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh fuck, dude. It's like, I paid for that Series X, man. It's like, how am I supposed to play Baldur's Gate now?
Pew! And you just watch the bullet drop and
Yeah, it hits the Xbox only.
fuck. So yeah, I think
God damn it!
because there's 2 outdoor fields by my house, and
Oh, keep talking.
and I went online, and yes, it's cringy. It's LARPing, and I get it, and that's probably what prevents me from playing it more often. I don't know. I think it's something I want to do. I'm not really sure. Find out next week or 3 episodes from now, because we're gonna do a bunch of batch recording. If I actually bite the bullet, they say, and actually get it, maybe Charles will come and play with me.
You know, like, here's the thing. If you provide the gear, I definitely will.
So my plan, I low-key was thinking of getting one, and if I get into it, I'm gonna get like not a cheap one, but like a mid-tier one, backup. A backup for me to take in case my gun goes down or whatever. But also just a backup if friends are in town, they want to play with me. Oh, he did not like it. He's making a face.
50.
Oof. Let me get this first sip.
Oh god, dude, this is not great.
I'm still sticking with the 55 right now.
Stars and hype.
Yeah. So
Fucking moth.
okay. So I don't know. I was thinking about getting a decent gun for myself and then getting like a mid-tier one for as a backup, and I was gonna get the same brand of each because they all have these. So I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Obsidian's looking at the moth
Get
with evil intentions.
if that moth lands on me and Obsidian attacks me, Obsidian might die.
There's a good.
I am a fight when it comes to fight or flight.
Oh, Obsidian, what you doing, baby?
I touched it. I touched the cat.
There's like 5 of them in this room. Holy shit.
Is there a window open? No, I don't see anything open.
No, there's a chance. I don't know. These windows aren't
Sealed.
the best.
Yeah. So yeah, would you play if I got
Like I
into
said,
it?
if I was provided the equipment, of course I would play. I would absolutely play. Obsidian, stop touching that microphone stand.
How often?
As often as I'm over.
Oh, okay. Like maybe once a month.
Sure. Sure. Here's the thing. Like, and this is how I got into Warhammer as well. I will pick up my friends' hobbies just so I can have something that I can do with my friends and something that I can talk with my friends about.
Yeah.
Especially if I can get into the hobby for free, like Warhammer. I haven't paid shit for Warhammer.
So I'll tell the story. I played airsoft a little bit my senior year after I stopped playing baseball. So once baseball season was over, I was like, I still want to be physical. I want to be active. And we had a paintball / airsoft course, and we played with our like youth group at church one time at the paintball thing, and that's how I found out about it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on eBay and find like a cheap used airsoft gun, and I bought like $100 gun off of eBay. It was like full metal. It was really nice, and it lasted me a long time. And it was a CQB area, and I hated it.
Oh, that sucks.
Because CQB is just like, imagine like the little Zoomer kids, like Fortnite kids, just running around with their like mommy and daddy money with, and they have these This is gonna be the airsoft episode. Sorry.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I used to be really into it. They have these HPAs, and it's the high power air guns. So they literally have an air tank on their back, and it's a cord, and they usually will just.
They got like a fucking oxygen canister on there.
I forget what gas type it is.
CO2.
It's CO2, and then they usually would just connect it, especially with the CQB guys. They just connect it to like a fucking Glock. They're just
cool.
sprinting around. They're fucking 5'5" sprinting around small targets, running around corners and everything, and zapping people. And that was okay. I enjoyed it for the most part.
The little fucking gremlins running around.
Yeah, I had a small barrel, like M4, like probably like a 6-inch barrel with a suppressor on it and everything. And I enjoyed that. I even had like a little fake knife I would pull out when I was tired and just like pretend to stab people with it. I got my friend one time. I as soon as the match started, I ran as fast as I could to the enemy teams because I knew there was a small house. and I slid into the house, got into the corner, and I waited for people to just pass by the doorway. And the last person by the doorway was this bigger guy, and I knew he was a little slower.
Of course.
It was
You can hear him coming.
Yeah, it was this guy I made friends with playing airsoft. So as soon as he walked by the doorway, I literally grabbed him on the back of his collar and I pulled him into the house and turned him around and like pretended to stab him.
You take his dog tags?
That's what he looked at me. He's like, "Did you just take my fucking dog tags?" And then all his friends like, "What was that?" And they just ran in and lit me up. I tried to like use him as a human shield for a second, but then
That's a big shield, though.
it was a big shield.
That's a heavy shield.
He took plenty of rounds. So I did that for like a year, and then I just stopped playing in college, obviously, because I found out what sex was, and and then my senior year of college, I was taking scientific diving with a friend of mine, and every Friday we would go diving all day, and then we would go find a new Thai restaurant where we went to college. Because there was a ton of Thai restaurants where we went to college.
Yes. Did you guys find Siam Thai? That's not getting censored.
So yeah, we went there, and we went exactly there, and then me and my friend were like super into guns. We would go like duck hunting and stuff with our shotgun and stuff.
You watching her?
Yeah,
We're watching Obsidian
hunt.
chase like 3 moths that are flying around
Speaking
here
of
right
hunting, and we would we would shoot shotguns and shit like that. And what did he go? After Thai, he's like, "Hey, let's go to a gun store." I was like, "Yeah, bet." So we look up gun store, and there's literally a gun store like
Hey Siri, gun store.
half a mile away from this Thai restaurant.
Siri, no. Siri, no. Siri, no. Legally, I can't buy one.
Superior gunsmithing and restoration.
All right, I gotta send. All right, Siri. All right, chill.
Oh my god.
You've been trying not to say it this whole time.
Siri just doxed you.
It's over here. Fuck.
So we look up the nearest gun store. We're just gonna like bull. And we go into this gun store.
Oh boy.
And it looks like a normal ass gun store on the outside, and it says gun store and all that bullshit.
Yeah. Welcome to gun store.
And we walk in, and it's a fucking airsoft store.
Oh god.
And I look at my friend, I'm like, "Well, this sucks." And we immediately turn around, and we get back in my car, and we're just like sitting there, like we're looking at new gun stores. And my friend, he was probably 26, so he's like 3 or 4 years older than me at the time. And he's just quiet, sitting next to me in this passenger seat, and he's like, "I used to play airsoft."
Oh god.
And I was like, "Oh, I used to play airsoft." And he goes,
Oh no.
He's like, "Actually, I still play airsoft."
Oh no.
And then I went to his house, and this dude.
It's like 2 gay guys sitting
It
in
is,
a car.
it is.
Who pretend like the entire time they're like, "Yeah, that guy's straight. That guy's straight," and they're like, I used to suck dick.
The gaydar was
And you're like,
popping.
It's like sometimes my penis tingles too when I see a man shirtless.
Oh, but yeah, we did.
Yeah, what? Y'all play airsoft at Ram Ranch?
Yeah, So he was like, "Oh, there's a place actually by my house," and we went to his house
And fucked.
and fucked real hard in the woods. And it was an outdoor airsoft field, and I played outdoor airsoft, and,
And that's
it's
where I got
so much.
railed.
It was so much better. So I think I'm gonna do that.
I did try airsoft a little bit as a kid, but when I tried airsoft, my parents got me an airsoft gun,
Like $30 Walmart gun.
like a $30 Walmart gun.
Yeah, that's what I started on, and just ran around the woods with my friends.
Yeah, and all my friends had like a fucking.
Was it all right, time out. Was it the MP5 with the long suppressor,
Yep.
and you put the BBs through the scope on the top?
Yep.
We had the same fucking
We had the
one.
same fucking gun.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Did it have a really shitty stock that broke off?
Yeah. And the mag was the fucking.
It was the battery.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I had that exact same one.
That's so fucking
That's what
funny.
I had. And
love
meanwhile, my friends had like a fucking
like
high
Tokyo
power,
Maru, like MP5,
yeah,
like
AK-47s,
like full metal actual wood stock.
an actual fucking revolver. It's just like you get shot by my gun, you're not even gonna fucking feel it. I'm like, call your shots. It's like, call fucking what?
Yeah, so when I first started, I had like the full plate carrier and like all the tactical gear. And I would get hit and I wouldn't feel it. And then I also was like, it's heavy. I want to be a little faster and everything. So I stopped wearing all the tactical gear. And all I would wear was just a fanny pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a couple mags on the outside of the fanny pack, and I'd open up the fanny pack to throw my empties in. And that's all I needed.
See, here's the thing. I think paintball is way better. I played a shit ton of paintball growing up.
I don't like the speedball stuff. I don't like the like sprinting and like immediately sliding into cover and like.
Oh yeah, no, speedball. That sucks.
Okay.
That sucks.
So when I think paintball, that's all I think.
Yeah, speedball, that kind of shit, that sucks. I tried that and shit in college. I remember once I tried the paintball club.
Oh, there's a club in college?
Yeah.
I tried the rugby club and it got canceled.
I tried the paintball club and I went there for one meeting. And I went there, they gave me the shitty ass fucking gun. And they're like, all right, so you versus all these guys that have been doing this for their entire lives. And I just
it was like tryouts?
Dude, I got fucking lit up the entire time. And then I'm like, all right, what I'm leaving. I don't want to do this.
So, yeah.
My paintball experience growing up was pretty good. I remember when I got my first paintball gun, my dad, because we went and played paintball a couple of times before I got my first paintball gun. And my dad would always go with us, and he also had a blast.
Uh-huh.
My first paintball gun was a BT Omega, which was pretty much just like in the shape of an actual rifle, like an M4. And I remember getting that too, because I came home from church one night on a Wednesday, and my dad surprised me with it. And we're like, "Whoa, cool!" And I was with like some of my other friends from the 520.
Dude, I was trying to buy that same this. Sorry, I'm pulling it up.
Yep.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't It was more of like an M16.
Yeah, it's an M16.
Yeah, M16. Yeah, that's exactly what I had. Also, side note, with the paintball place that I was at, paintball guns had to shoot under a very specific FPS. Mine physically could not go under what was required. So I was just out there I was hurting people.
Oh no.
Anyway, so I see this gun and I'm like, oh cool, this is all great. And I'm sitting there with my friends. I forget what I said during this night too, but my dad's like, Brendan, like you do that, people are going to think that you're a fully functioning retard.
Oh my God.
And I look at him dead in the eye. I'm like, I am a fully functioning retard.
Hey, at least you're functioning. That's the important part.
Like, thanks, Dad. But anyway, no, that gun was great. We played paintball a lot growing up. My dad normally would always come with us, or my friend's dad would go with us. It would kind of like alternate.
Uh-huh.
We played woods ball.
Yeah.
Woods ball is the best. The place that I went to had multiple different fields in there, and they had multiple like different game types. And one of the fields that they had was pretty much just literally called Sniper's Alley, where it was just like a big long stretch of land, where it was all fucking vertical.
Okay.
You just look down. It's like the way you and I are looking at each other at this table right now.
Oh.
And it had some cover. I remember playing that, and I found a DirecTV satellite dish.
Did you use it as a shield?
I did.
I love that.
And the officials are like, yeah, we allow it.
It plays.
It plays. And then that game, I remember I got shot in the fucking fingers multiple times. But anyway, they had other one. They had like 2 forts that people would play in, like, and you do like capture the flag. They had a crow's nest where a whole bunch of people would be sitting in like this big nest on top of a hill, while a select few people would be at the bottom and they have to run and take over the hill. And it would normally be like, all right, all the casuals, like a shit ton of casuals just sitting in the nest. All the pro people, it'd be like 5. It'd be like 5 of them. And they go and attack us.
Hey.
And 9 times out of 10, they would fucking win.
Oh, yeah. But the one time you win, it's the best feeling in the world.
Oh, yeah. I remember once when I was at that crow's nest, too, I was fucking shooting out. There was a little hole in between all the wood. And I was shooting out of it. I got hit, but the ball didn't burst. But I got hit in, like, the inner thigh, like, right next to my cock and balls. And I'm like, I'm out. And the officials are like, no, you're good. You're good, man. You're good. You can keep playing. I'm like, no, I don't think I fucking want to.
The field I played at had the same kind of like game mode, I guess you can call it. And give the pro players, they had to defend a castle. Basically, this whole structure they built in the middle of the woods. And it was like 5 guys defending this whole castle. You had like 3 minutes to like set up your fortifications where you want to have guys posted up at. And then everyone had unlimited respawns trying to storm the castle. The guys in had 1 medic, and the medic could respawn you twice. And then if the medic goes down, medic's dead.
Right.
This is so stupid. But the day I got added to the pro player castle was such a rewarding feeling.
Oh my god, you got prestige.
I got
Your first prestige, brother.
prestige.
You prestiged.
That's so funny.
Dude, you're ranked.
Can you add the like Call of Duty rank up noise right here? Yeah, that went hard though. So I think you would enjoy, because both fields I found in my area are both outdoor fields on like 22 acres.
Okay.
Like 22 acres. They have multiple. They do have like a CQB like kill house that they've set up, but then they have like forts and everything.
So I have more paintball stories though.
Let's do it. Paintball and friends.
So anyway, those Obsidian jumped on the cat climber and Joe's mic got a little fucked up.
We're good.
We're good though. We're good.
good.
Let me fuck with my computer.
Hello.
Anyway,
Okay,
we're good. Anyway, so they had a like the woods. They had like probably like 5 or 6 fields. One of them, I remember when it got added too. They made like they built like a down helicopter.
Number 3.
And you had to go in there and like steal caches of money. Yeah, and there were like a whole bunch of like
dope.
There was like a whole bunch of like foliage and shit. Like it was amazing. But there was this one event that they did. They called it the Walking Dead event.
Oh yeah, every like paintball airsoft field will do like a Halloween zombie.
This event where normally you play and they will put you in one section of the field. You're either in like field 1, 2, 3, or whatever the fuck. During the Walking Dead event, the entire woods was open. And how it worked was they would give you an objective, and if you got shot, you weren't out for the rest of the game. If you got shot, you had to go back to spawn, and then you'd be good.
Those.
The matches lasted for 1 hour each. And
the more you're talking about this, the more I'm probably gonna buy it tonight after talking.
And you better buy paintball.
No, I'm getting airsoft.
So,
because we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, later. Anyway, so, yeah, that event was absolutely insane. I remember once I was pinned down and like this little, like behind this barrier. It was me and probably about like 4 or 5 like kids. Like, and I was like 15 at the time. Yeah. And the kids that were with me were around like 10 or something like that. And oh my god, bro, they thought that I was their like fucking commander. Like, what do we do?
They thought you were fucking Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'd look at one of them like, you, poke your head out. Like, do you see anyone? Or go over there. Do you see anyone? He's like, okay, I'll go over there. Then he go over there and you just hear, ah! I'm like, all right, cool. They're over there.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Kid found something. But we were pinned there for like 30 fucking minutes or something like that. That entire event was insane. And it lasted like, we did multiple rounds of it. We spent the entire fucking day doing that. We probably did like 5 or 6 hours of paintball.
Hell yeah.
And that was fun. My paintball gun I really enjoyed my paintball gun. I also had like the little hoppers. I had like pod packs on.
Yeah.
Which people would drop pod packs and you can just grab them.
Yeah.
And just do whatever.
That's how the CQB place was. They would just put random like M4 mags all over the course to throw in your gun. I took my dad. Just a similar story. That's what reminded me. I took my dad airsofting with me one time.
Oh god.
And
oh god, your dad? You're fucking.
You've seen my father.
Now
he does not look like an athlete.
Well, knowing his past though.
Yeah, and I definitely he's trained. We'll say. I don't want to dox him, but he's trained. And we were going through the course, and there was a long hallway with another house at the end of this. So we play in this huge warehouse. It was all these fake houses they built up and all these
You
mazes.
guys having like PTSD flashbacks.
No. He would just look at me and he'd be like, shoot in the window. There's always someone in the window. I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, shut up. Boom, boom, boom. Hit. He's like, he just looked at me. And I was like, aye, Captain.
Yes, sir.
And then he literally would like grab 4 of us and he'd be like, all right, I'm going to be lead point. You squeeze on my shoulder when we're ready to go. And we're going to go up and down the chain. I was like, okay, let's go. We swept the whole fucking building and got all 4 of us.
Oh,
Dude.
my God.
And my dad was using like this shitty like rental gun. And I had like my Gucci gun. There was a dude with us with like the HPA. Like
Your dad doesn't need the Gucci.
No, he had the Gucci brain.
Yeah, that's...
Dude, it was so funny because it was like a dark, like sometimes they would turn off all the lights and it's inside a warehouse. So he'd be like, oh, shoot in that window. And I was like, I don't see anyone. He's like, do. He's like, ah. And I was like, okay. He knew what he was doing.
Dude, I remember when I was playing paintball once, my team had to face off against the...
Local sheriff.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you've told me this story, but tell the audience.
Yep. We had to face off against the local sheriff's office, and they won.
I would hope so.
They definitely won. But it was insane. But yeah, no, I loved it. I think I don't know if I told the story on the podcast of but I remember once it was like, what was it? It was it was me and some of my friends. We were sitting there and we're talking to some of my teammates. It was a dad and his like, I don't know, like 10-year-old son or something. Which his 10-year-old son, which we later found out was holding a gun that he bought from another one of my friends.
No.
Anyway, we're sitting there talking and shit. Point blank, kid accidentally shoots me in the fucking calf.
Ooh.
And I start going like, fuck, shit, fuck. And the dad looks at the kid and he's just like,
come on, bitch.
what the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah.
You killed a man.
Dude, I was a little mad. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
But what I think I like paintball more than airsoft just because, 1, paintball hurts more.
Oh, yeah.
2, I like watching when the ball explodes and someone doesn't call their hits.
It's satisfying.
Then like, no, you did get hit. Look, ball right there.
So a lot of fields, if you go to a decent field, they'll have refs. And they'll call assholes out if they're not calling their hits.
So do we, but you can't always call. You can't see everyone up.
I've definitely, I would play, and usually I never try and hit people in the face. Especially, a lot of the fields don't require face cover. I wear face cover because
if I'm playing paintball, everyone's got to have face cover. Then
like the phantom face mask.
Yeah, no. If I see you, like you're getting shot, and if I shoot you in the face, then when you're playing paintball, you want to get shot in the face.
So when I would play airsoft, I would usually aim for center mass just because it's a bigger target and everything.
Of course.
And usually when I was playing, like, especially woods ball, my buddy would give me, like, he had, like, a ghillie just hood and shoulder coverage.
Yep.
And I had the whole coverage, and I would just be, like, prone. And I would literally, like, prone for, like, 30 minutes at a time and just be like, boop, 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 and, like, just hit people. And I would be so far behind enemy lines, they wouldn't know where I came from, and they would never call it. So I would slowly walk up the body. So I would, like, start, like, mid-abdomen, like, and then I would walk up to the face, and I would start shooting people in the face. They always called it in the face.
Of course.
Definitely would go for the dick if you're not calling it.
I remember once I was playing. So when I played paintball, my normal attire was I would wear jeans, and then over my jeans I would wear, like, I don't know, some Adidas pants, just so my jeans didn't get fucked up.
I remember the one time I played paintball, I wore, like, the M81 Woodlands pants with my dad's, like, unit, like, gray crew neck sweater.
Nice.
And he tried to give me his, like, soft armor, like his, like, soft vest that he would wear under his hard plates. I was like, I'm not wearing this, Dad. They're gonna make fun of me. And guess what? I wore it, and they made fun of me.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, so as I was saying,
Sorry.
I would wear the Adidas stuff over my jeans so my jeans didn't get fucked up, and then I would wear just whatever shirt I was wearing. I wear a gray hoodie on it, then put the hood up.
Total gray man loadout we got from Charles over here.
Hold on now. I put the hood up, And then over the hoodie, I had a camo long sleeve shirt. And I had camo gloves.
Dude,
So,
it hurts so bad getting shot in the knuckles.
trust me, I know. I got shot in the knuckles multiple times in one round. Anyway,
Ugh.
so, and I would always put the hood up, and then I would wear a backwards cap as well, just in case I got shot in the back of the neck. I remember once I was playing, I got shot. The paintball went inside of the hood, wrapped around, and hit me in the back of the fucking neck.
Ooh.
I would also have like a fanny pack of pod packs on there. Which the paintball place that I went to, they would not allow you to bring your own paintballs.
Because people would freeze them.
Yes.
Assholes.
Yes.
I feel like me and you grew up in like the asshole era of like paintballers. Like, you know, MTV and like punk era was big when we were growing up. So I feel like people are like bringing that into like paintball.
And I feel like that's an important part of our childhood.
It's
and I feel
growing
like it's an
up. We're
important
tough.
thing.
We're tough.
Yeah.
We get
Yeah.
pushed down.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I was happy though, because of course at the same time, I had that gun that I should not have been playing with, just because it shot way too fast and way too hard. Let's just say if I shot someone, you know they got hit.
Yeah.
One of my friend's dad though had an Apex barrel. Do you know what that is?
Apex is like the Gucci.
Do you know what that is though?
Is that a twisted like tight bore barrel kind of thing?
Yeah, that kind of barrel that you twist where you shoot the paintball and then it gets the curve on it.
Yeah.
Yep. He would shoot people behind cover. He'd shoot up in the air and go, "Woo," basically arc.
So the one time I played paintball, I hit it was a mix of woods ball with like a base and everything. It was just then that's how I found out about airsoft and and I was shooting the shitty like what's the shitty brand? Like Thompson, right? Well, that was an airsoft brand.
You're airsoft?
No, it was paintball.
Paintball. Okay, so
It looked like an M4. It looked like the shitty version of your gun.
okay.
Whatever that was, that's what they gave me for rental.
Okay, so it wasn't a BT, and I assume it probably wasn't a Titman.
I couldn't tell you.
Titman was like the.
So everyone wanted to go.
Well, that's what everyone wanted to go for, but the BT was made by people that worked for Titman. But
Yes,
left.
I do remember this.
And BT was better.
Yeah. So I think it was a Tipman somehow.
Titman, I mean,
It was
Titman
like-
98 custom.
It was like looked like an M4, right?
No, that was
Whatever-
BT Omega.
Whatever Tipman made an M4 look alike. So whatever that Tipman was, it looked like an M4. I was using that in a woods ball setting, and I shot this dude, and I literally could watch it like arc down into the valley, and I hit him, and for whatever reason, I shot like 5 in a row, and I hit him right in the corner of where your wrist bone connects to your hand bone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this small of your arm that kind of pops up. And after the match, he walked up to me, and literally he had like a 1-inch rise of a welt right here on his wrist because I hit him like 5 times in a row with the paintball. And then
Was it the M422 Micro Elite SBR? This one?
Yes, but tan. I think it was tan.
Batan?
I think it
Desert
was tan.
Storm.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! And speaking of Desert Storm,
I don't have the cards. But we did that match, and he was like telling me that, and then we went to the castle. It was like kind of like more CQB-esque, and I ran into this house, and there's like 5 10-year-olds or whatever age that were younger than I, so I assumed 10. And one kid, he's like, "Guys, look what my mom bought me for my birthday," and he whips out a fucking paint grenade,
yes.
and I'm like, "Uh-oh."
Yes.
And this kid opens the grenade and tries to yeet it.
Did it bounce back?
Fucking bounced right off the edge of the cover and hit right in the middle of us and just splat. Because it's all it is. It's just a packet of paint.
Yeah, and
then
it just squirts everywhere.
And just everywhere. And I was like, this fucking sucks. And then after that exploded, this dude just sprinted into the room. And it's like just, 4x4 foot by 4 foot room with 2 windows in it. He sprints in and just goes bang, bang, bang. He doesn't actually hit us. He just yells bang, bang, bang.
He just yells?
Yeah. So at our field.
Wait. He doesn't shoot. Just bang, bang.
So a lot of fields, if you're within like 5 feet, you have to yell bang instead of actually shooting someone that close.
Oh, that was not with me with the paintball field that I played at. If you're point blank, you get shot.
No. So he did that.
People are barrel stuffing.
He did that, and I just turn around and look at him. He's got his paintball mask, and he's like dremeled a small hole right by his mouth.
It's gonna be a cigarette.
He put a fucking right when e-cigs were coming out and they looked like normal cigarettes. It fucking he hits this e-cig and goes, and then blows out and just smoke comes out of his mask. And I was like, like 13 at the time. I was like, wow, you're so cool.
I want nicotine.
It should have been a fucking ad for nicotine because I would have
That is
fucking
pretty
bought
sick.
some.
I remember once. You remember that crow's nest that I was just talking about? We were fucking Joe's rocking out because Thomas is practicing a guitar in his room.
Sounds great.
Anyway, we were playing that crow's nest once, and we were attacking, and someone's like, "Oh, dude, I got smoke grenades."
Hell yeah.
They fucking threw a smoke grenade, hit a tree, bounced back right at us, bro. Bro,
so
dude,
funny.
it was the worst fucking shit in the world.
Dude, I've seen some shit in Ukraine like that where they're throwing like M80 hand grenades. The dude hit a tree, grabbed it, and threw it back. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, I wish they threw it back. No, I was just like going around through smoke.
What was I trying to do?
What were you trying to do?
I was about to look something up, but
It doesn't matter.
Obviously.
Anyway, I remember also they also had paint mines.
Yes. They have claymores and shit now.
Mm-hmm. And they're all the refs and the officials, they allow it. Which
yeah,
I respect.
It's chill. It's chill.
I respect it. I definitely respect it. Paintball, at the end of the day, I think paintball is better than airsoft. It feels less like LARPing, even though you are still kind of LARPing.
My thing is,
but
with paintball, if you're gonna play like speedball and like whatever, good for you. But if you're gonna buy a paintball gun that looks like an M4, you might as well play
Woodsball.
airsoft
Or Woodsball.
or woodsball.
No, my paintball gun looked like an M16, and you know what? It was good. Woodsball is absolutely my favorite. It is.
Would you get into airsoft if I did?
What?
Would you start playing airsoft if I did?
Like I said earlier in this podcast, if I was provided the materials,
Okay.
I am not going to buy airsoft.
No, I don't expect you to.
I refuse to. But if you provide me with the materials, yeah, I'll fucking play with you.
Will you at least pay the field fee?
Depends on how much it is.
It's like $20.
Then yes.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Because I was already thinking about buying a backup, anyways.
Yeah, no, like if that happens, and if as long as I don't get a gun that's absolute dog shit.
Oh no, I've been doing my research all week.
You fucking.
What kind of platform? What kind of platform would you want? Like M4?
Shoot good.
Okay, I'll get you that.
Shoot good. 1750.
No, I have a timer going.
Well, no. I'm making a note of
Oh.
what I need to censor.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been a paintball versus airsoft. The great debate of 2024. Do people still play airsoft, do you think?
Probably.
Oh.
Oh, absolutely.
So the field I was looking up, one of them actually had a traveling group come by and do an event. Would you like to know what this group is?
If I answer, I'm gonna have to censor again.
Don't do it. It's Tactical Star Wars. And they did Star Wars objectives and like Star Wars shit. And these dudes like literally had like 3D printed like rebel armor and like looked like indoor rebels and everything. And like,
Hey yo.
dude, that's what kind of convinced me. I was like, okay, so this
Hey
field,
yo.
so the field was like legit. They do events and they do like ops, and they might be doing like some overnight ops where you go camping and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I was taking a photo.
Okay.
Just of this debauchery. Yeah, just take a look at that.
Is that what I look?
Yeah.
Is that what I look like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
I was more looking at the
Body dysmorphia time.
bro.
I lost like a good 3 or 4 pounds in the hospital this week.
Oh, cool. How many pounds did your dad lose?
So we actually have to weigh him every morning and night. He came in. He probably lost like 10, and mostly fluids from surgery.
Yeah.
Let me finish this can because
10 pounds.
we're about at time.
Mm-hmm. While Joe's finishing his can, I am looking over there at the. Jesus Christ, Tommy.
He's zipping on that thing.
Dude, Thomas is getting good.
He sounds fucking good.
Oh yeah,
I need to go on your next gig.
dude. Thomas just gave me a pedal too.
You'll have like 20 pedals. It's fucking dope.
I have a distortion pedal for my bass.
Oh, dude. So one thing I like, the meme is like bass doesn't do shit. Bass is always like forgotten about. Your band, bass is like 99% of what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
You're like the main instrument half the time.
Yeah,
It's dope.
I do a lot for that, but now there's like the distortion pedal that he just fucking like bestowed upon me. It's called the Rat.
The Rat.
It's a Rat.
I'm the Rat Man.
I'll show it to you tonight.
Hell yeah.
It is good. I plan on using it in our next gig and over there in St. Augustine.
Oh, you're gonna say it?
I don't live there.
Okay. Oh, bless you.
November
Obsidian
1st.
had a sneeze.
November 1st.
Yeah, this episode won't come out by then.
What do you mean? We're fully caught up.
Are we?
This episode will come out by then. Oh,
I don't think it will. This episode will come out.
Try me, bitch.
This episode, are you releasing on Fridays or Saturdays?
I'm releasing whenever I finish the episode. I do not have a plan.
It might come out a couple days before, if that, or right on the first.
Yeah, no, I don't have a plan when I release episodes. It's just when I'm busy and when I'm not.
I get that. So we're recording this episode live. The next episode will be recorded
Live.
at my house, and then the episode after that will be our new pack.
At an Airbnb.
Should we try and do a hype video at the wedding?
Are we going to use Jared's wedding as a marketing material? Yes. 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 Yes.
So I got a plan. Do you have a selfie stick?
I do not.
We got to find a selfie stick.
That's not too hard to find.
So my plan for this is we're gonna tape a selfie stick to a hard can koozie.
Wait, watch this real quick.
It looks like you got a fucking roadkill off the side of the
I got
road.
one. Dude, this is why I love kittens.
This is a very
Are you
cute
taking a
cat.
photo?
I can.
Yeah, I'm holding Obsidian by the scruff of her neck right now. Because she is kitten.
I saved it.
I love you, Obsidian. I love you so much.
Yeah, I have a plan for our hype video for that. I'll let you know after this. Stop licking your cat. Are you about to? Okay, this is weird. I'm currently watching Charles just rub his face on his cat's face.
As if I'm licking her.
Yeah, and the
No,
cat
here's
does not seem. Yeah, cat did not like that. Just yeet it away.
No, what I do that because if you do that to a cat, then the cat kind of thinks it's like, okay, cool. Then like you're cleaning me, you're like my mother or something.
Didn't ask. So, what do you give this seltzer, my good man? Clack that bitch down.
I will say, I think at the end of the day, I'm going to give it a solid 60.
60?
Yep.
So that third one really was hitting better.
No. It's just, I thought about it. It does not deserve under a 50. I don't think so.
Okay.
And I'm probably biased because I've had this many, many a times.
Uh-huh.
I remember the first time I had this pack was after camping and friends.
Really? That early?
Yep.
Wow.
Because I remember drinking this pack when I first set up the hammock in the backyard.
Hell yeah. Whole lot of gang shit.
But, no, I'll give it... No, I can't do 60. No, I can't.
Wow.
I can't. I can't.
Really getting horny for this pack.
I can't. It's 53.
53.
What'd I give the other... Wait, what'd I give the other two?
Lemon, you gave a 32, and then raspberry, you gave a 67.
This is better than raspberry.
No way. No no way you think it's better than raspberry.
I would have to try raspberry again. I can.
Go get one. So me personally, Charles is gonna go over and get a raspberry because I had to buy an extra pack because I actually didn't pack a pack of seltzers while I was going to visit my dad in the hospital. So I ran to Publix and grabbed an extra pack for this episode.
Bro, it's still kind of cold.
Yeah, shout out Publix.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, raspberry is 10 times better.
I agree.
So
no, I agree. Yeah, no. I'm going to give it
What's
final number.
yeah.
$58.
50. You know what? I respect that. Stop. Animal.
Obsidian, no.
Animals. Hey!
Obsidian.
No animal. Bad animal. Stop. I will execute you. I will execute you like an ISIS video.
Dude, she thinks you're trying to play right
I know.
now. Yeah?
Cat just attacked me.
Dude, she's going after your heel.
Not the Achilles. What was I about to say? I think this deserves below a 50.
Below.
I think the more I drank of it, the less I enjoyed it. Man. I'm going to say a 47.
47, I'd do a 58.
47 and 58. That's been the low Seltz-Esteem review of the truly hard seltzer
Cherry Pop.
Stars and Hype edition.
Stars and Hype. Red, white, and true, baby girl.
So now we're on to our favorite part of the episode called AA. And what does AA stand for, my lovely co-host?
AA stands for additional alcohol. This is the part of the episode where we're talking about what we're watching
What we're playing.
and what we're listening to. And we just drink whatever alcohol we want to. Joe's picking Obsidian up by the
I
scruff
don't
of
like
her
that.
neck.
I don't like that.
Dude, she's kitten. She can just do it.
I don't like that. It scared me.
Anyway,
Oh, this is kind of warm now. I might just...
there's 2 more in the fridge that are cold.
Give me a cold
Yeah.
one, please.
Yeah, I'll get one too.
That is very warm. Ugh.
Good thing about a 4-pack.
Yeah, so Charles graciously gave me a tall boy of PBR. And also he just opened a Blue Raz Truly, so I'll also be drinking on that. Yeah, this is...
Oh, she cold.
Yeah, that's much better, baby.
Oh, yeah.
This has been a good episode. I truly enjoyed this episode. Truly, get it? Haha.
Yeah.
So what you been playing?
Are we talking about what are we drinking though?
Oh, I told him it's a PBR Tall Boys,
Yeah.
16 ounce, the best
Really?
beer ever created.
PBR is so good.
I love PBR.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers. This one's for you, Dad. It's so good. It's so refreshing.
That PBR is just so good.
I love PBR.
You can never go wrong with a PBR.
I wonder if I can bring PBR to my airsoft game.
Probably.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you think you want to record an episode in between matches?
Sure.
Just like 15 minutes at a time.
I don't see a reason why not.
We'll have to record one like at the end of the day for sure.
Can we like record ourselves while
Dude,
playing?
We
Can we get like a water skin and like drink it while we're playing?
I
Can
have
we-
I have
Can we-
extra.
Jesus fucking Christ,
It's
Thomas.
shredding.
Jesus.
I kind of I hope the mic is picking this up. It's dope.
My God.
He's killing it. It's gonna make me kind of horny. I get it now.
Dude,
I'm a little horny.
I can't wait until we start making a new album.
You haven't released the newest one yet.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Trust me. We're waiting on Mac's girlfriend to finish the fucking art.
I'll fucking paint a cow.
Dude, at this point, I've already told them, like, dude, we just gotta release it. Fuck Layla. We just gotta release it.
I have a very, very nice camera that I will go out to a field and take pictures of y'all and make you an album cover.
Well, we can talk about it with Thomas tonight, then.
Okay, because I'm going to be here for every weekend for the next month.
I know you are.
So let's.
So we're just gonna be recording live every weekend for the next month.
I didn't even think of that. We definitely can actually.
Yeah.
Producer Jamie will be coming soon.
But I do at some point want to go see your mom and dad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Your mom and dad have been nothing but pleasant.
They love you.
To me.
They're great.
I love your parents.
You want to see what my dad was wearing today?
Oh God, dude. Is
My-
he wearing
my
like
dad-
a fucking gown that's
Dude.
like too short and his cock and balls are hanging out? His fucking tomahawk's out.
So at one point,
What did Chief Wahoo wear?
so yeah, he had the hospital gown on all week. At one point, so he was on painkillers a lot, oxycodone and all that. So hard shit.
Okay. Yeah. I
Um,
mean, yeah.
He was on Oxy 10. That's high. So he was on Oxy, and at one point, so the nurses had to come in every hour on the hour to check
Uh-huh.
his vitals. And trigger warning, this is gonna get a little morbid. We're gonna talk about medical surgery and scarring and everything. So for my dad's surgery, they had to cut him from one side of his abdomen to the other side of his abdomen, and then a little bit up the center of his chest. And then they also had to rip open his rib cage just a little bit to get down into the organs.
Which is insane.
And then
that
they
we
s-
can just do that.
Yeah. And
to
then
a
they
person.
staple everything together. And he's doing great. He's wonderful.
Which is also insane.
5 days after, and he's walking like a normal human, talking, eating. He's normal. Literally just normal. And he's honestly better than he was before the transplant. Honestly. His skin color is a lot better. He's you know,
Darker.
yeah, honestly, because you know when you have liver issues, you get yellow in the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So he's honestly darker now. So the nurse was like trying to lift up his gown to look. Ow, fucking Obsidian got me.
Obsidian bite you.
She pounced. I don't think she bit me. She pounced. She's in
She is kitten.
she's playful mood.
Hey, Obsidian. No, hey.
Obsidian, no.
She is tangled in the XLR cable. Hey, Upsy.
So Jesus,
baby.
we're fine. So at one point,
Did you see her fucking twitch? Dude, she was fucking twerking it.
my dad was coming out of an oxy nap, and the nurse went to like lift his gown up
Oh,
to look at his scarring because they just took off the bandages. He's like, "Hey, what are you searching for down there?" And we just all laughed at him, and he's like, "Oh, that was funny."
Dude, I remember when my dad got in his accident.
Uh-huh.
The way he was talking to some of those nurses.
Dude, it's so funny.
Dude, they tried putting him on a fucking ventilator, and my dad looked at them straight up. He's like, "No, the fuck you ain't."
So my dad almost had to go on a ventilator because he had a pick in his neck right here, right next to the jugular that they were taking blood samples from and administrating IVs and other medicines in it.
Uh-huh.
And when they, okay, you fuck.
She is kitten.
Uh-huh. And when they did it, you know, it's pretty common they'll nick a lung because they're injecting a needle right here, right above your collarbone into your body, and your lungs are right there.
Yeah.
So I think they nicked a lung a little bit, and then his lungs started to decompress just
Is
slightly.
that why it partially collapsed?
Slightly. It came back the next day.
Dude, a partial that I remember my dad's lung was partially collapsed, and
Yeah,
that scared
scary.
the shit out of me.
It's scary.
Seeing, so you and I both now know
I've gone through this.
watching our dads in the hospital after something
Yeah.
very.
So they almost had to put like the breathing tube and all that shit down him. Luckily they didn't. He fought it, or he didn't fight it, but it wasn't enough of a nick to.
Oh, my dad definitely fought it.
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad. My dad has the mindset of as soon as you go on the ventilator, you're dead.
Yeah, I get that. Ventilator's scary, man.
Yeah.
My dad was you should be out in 7 days. He's like, bet it's gonna be 5. You fucking bitch.
Yeah. I've been shot.
Yeah, we call it because right where he has his pick at, there's a huge, little big scab right there. So we call it his GSW, his gunshot wound. Because it's probably gonna leave a scar, but it'll be cool. But yeah, so what they call the abdomen scar is the Mercedes Benz, because it literally bends over your entire abdomen and then comes back up like the Mercedes Benz logo.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy experience. So yeah, that's what I've been watching. Go back to the AA.
Oh yeah, with what we're watching. Well, no, it was what we're playing.
Oh, I've been playing with my emotions.
I have been playing. I finally downloaded Baldur's Gate when my bonus hit. Which Which
Yeah,
how long do you plan on staying here tonight?
until I sober up.
Because I could just move my Xbox out here. We could do a split screen.
Let's not do a split screen. Let me just watch you play
All right, bet.
in your room.
Yeah, I've been
bro
playing some
job.
Baldur's Gate, and I've been playing. What else did I play? I know I played something else. Played a little
Are you
bit.
gonna download the new Call of Duty?
Yeah. I got 350 gigabytes to spare.
You can decide what game mode you want to download.
It doesn't matter.
Really?
It doesn't fucking matter.
I think I was just gonna download the multiplayer.
No, don't
Really?
do it.
I heard it was set during Desert Storm.
It doesn't matter.
Oh,
It doesn't fucking matter, dude.
I've
Don't
been out of it for the gameplay loop.
don't do it. Don't do it.
It's
Call
free,
of Duty.
though. It's free.
Call of Duty. Fuck off.
It's free. Game Pass.
It is not free.
Game Pass.
Yeah, it just cost multiple gigabytes.
I have the room. on
Call
my
of
Xbox.
Duty is doing this shit on purpose.
Oh, for sure. I
Call
think
of Duty?
it's a competition thing.
Call of Duty is like you can't download any other games if
Just
you have
Call
no
of Duty.
memory.
Exactly. You have zombies, Warzone, and multiplayer and campaign. What more games do you need, bitch boy?
Yeah, no. Fuck Call of Duty. I ain't doing that shit.
I thought about playing it just because it's Desert War or Desert Storm era.
Yeah. I do like though with the multiplayer how you can take human shields, and when you take a human shield, you can do proc chat.
Oh, true.
A lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, you're going to the Diddy room," and that kind of shit. But like it's not worth it for me. Call of Duty is no fuck Call of Duty.
Fair.
I've played anyway. I've been playing Baldur's Gate. I played a little bit of Space Marine, the new update, and
I definitely, when you come over, I want to show you my Baldur's Gate stuff.
all right, bet.
I'm gonna show you my Baldur's Gate.
And I've also been playing with
My emotions.
I mean a little bit. I mean a little bit. No, I wasn't playing with my emotions. Some other bitch was.
Charles has been nothing but nice during this whole ordeal with my father. He's been very good. I've had to be the rock for my family, and Charles has been very nice for me, and I appreciate that.
Well, I want to be your
my baby
rock.
boy.
You're going through some shit right now. So
I'm really good. It's honestly like, I mean, my dad's a very tough man, and I don't expect anything less from him. But fuck, man, they just put a new fucking organ in this dude. Like,
yeah.
it's also like a weird mental thing. Like, someone had to die for my dad to like live. That's a weird mental.
They were already dead. They were dying anyway.
Yeah. So, and we'll get into this part when we get into our music, because I have a great story about this on the music part. So let's get into what we're watching.
Well, I also want to say is like,
Oh yeah, go
no,
for it.
I get with the whole like watching the dad thing. Like, I remember when my dad got in his accident.
Dude.
Like, I was there day one at him in the hospital, watching his spasms, watching the pain that he was going through, watching everything. Like, I saw him day one.
Yeah.
And that shit, I almost blacked out of anxiety.
I could not leave the room for more than like 15 minutes.
Like,
I've been in that hospital room every day since the last 7 days almost.
it's rough.
It's rough.
It is brutal.
This sounds bad, and don't take this the wrong way, but I'm happy that we both went through it at the same time. Because like my best friend's also going through it where I'm going through, so it was a nice like.
Well, I've also been going through it for almost a year now.
I mean, yeah, my dad got diagnosed around the same time as your dad
That's-
had his accident.
That's true. And with my dad's like, we were gonna go to the football game,
Yeah.
but we're not doing that because my dad and my mom went to Savannah, Georgia. Just like, for their anniversary, and my dad planned it all out. And during that trip, they learned my dad's limits, and he cannot handle going to a football game right now.
That's
Seeing my dad like that, it is really rough. Like, my dad. I'm still fucking mad at the driver of that car.
Oh, I would be too. I'd kick his ass.
If I ever saw him again, if I ever saw him, I would kick his ass, dude. You couldn't stop me.
I was mad at God. Like, I was literally like, my mom's like, so when she told
you talked about this.
Yeah, I was like, I wanted
episode 8.
Yeah, I wanted to punch God in the face. And like, I grew up very religious and, very, very in the church and everything.
Yeah.
And like, at that moment, I was just mad. And so I get that aspect of it. And What kills my dad right now is he had to watch me make his bed because he can't bend down. He can't lift more than 10 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a guy who like would go to the gym every single day. He was a power lifter. He could do more cardio. We could all do more cardio. Cardio sucks.
Of course.
But he's a lifter. He's super in shape. He's one of those. I'm trying not to dox him without saying too much. He was an operator and did all the fun tactical stuff.
Boom boom.
Boom boom. Yeah, he was Boomala Boom. Chief Boom Boom. I think that's a good name for him.
Chief Boom Boom.
Chief Boom Boom. So, and I'm stupid with like the airsoft stuff. I found a patch that I think I'm 100% gonna get.
Mm.
It's no. Okay.
She's good. She's good.
For those
Joe, she just wants to be your friend.
I do love Obsidian. She's very cute. For those who are like big baseball heads, if you remember the Chief Wahoo from the Cleveland Indians, super racist caricature of Native American stuff.
No.
But someone makes a patch of Chief Wahoo wearing a tack helmet with NVGs.
Oh my god.
And I'm definitely gonna put it on my chest rig.
I mean, well, you're allowed to.
It's so dope.
You are Chief Wahoo. Well, your dad's Chief Wahoo.
Yeah, I'm Assistant Chief Wahoo.
I get what you're saying there with like the whole like your dad watching you make his bed, because I remember when
yeah,
my dad
he can't lift more than 10 pounds.
When my dad first got back from the accident, I had to call out of work once because my mom's like, "Hey, look, I have to go to the office. I need you to stay at home and like watch my dad and watch dad." And I remember that day too, because my dad was sitting there thinking like, "No, I don't need to be watched," but I was there anyway. Him and I sat there. We watched a couple of movies. We watched Purge election year, and we watched Fury, which was a brutal fucking movie.
Me and my dad watched Casino Royale right after he got out of it.
But with that being said, me and my dad, that entire day I spent with him, we barely talked.
Really?
Barely. And I could tell, like, I was a little, like, mentally, like, I don't know, this feels weird, I don't know what to say. And my dad, I can tell my dad was, like, just sitting there on the, I'm trying to tell the story, and Obsidian's fucking with Joe's mic stand while it's sitting there on the fucking cat climber. Here, hey, Upsy, come here.
No, it's okay. She's cute. I'm watching her.
Anyway, like, my dad mentally was probably also going through some shit as well, like because it was fresh out of his accident.
Yeah, that's gotta be
for
rough.
everyone who doesn't know, I'm not going to tell too much details, but my dad was a passenger in a car that hit a wall at 140 miles an hour. And
how are you feeling mentally about that before I say something out loud?
say it.
There's memes about it. That's wild. Like, I can't
There were Star Wars prequel memes about it the day my dad was on the act. It was like 2 hours afterwards.
Because we were playing Borderlands together.
No, we were playing Hell Let Loose.
We were playing Hell Let Loose together.
We were playing Hell Let Loose together, and my mom gave me the call.
You're like, I gotta go.
My mom gave me the call, and she started the call with, okay, so first off, Dad is okay.
That's like, it's great to hear, but that's the worst way to start a conversation.
I was in Florida. I was like in my city at the time. My mom was in Miami at the time, and
Miami, mommy.
She's like, Dad is okay, but he was in a bad accident.
Yeah, I hate hearing that. Dad's okay, but
yeah, no, like, I don't know. Just like I said, seeing him.
Trauma bonding with my best friend Charles.
Yeah, from both of our dads going through some shit.
There you go, reach out.
It sucks too, because it's like, what I hate the most is my dad's never going to be the same. Never. My dad has so many herniated discs.
Yeah.
My dad he broke like 6 ribs.
Yeah.
He had a partially collapsed lung. It was just.
And you see, and I feel guilty personally because my dad's doing better than he was now. So, like, he had cancer. Hopefully, we still have to do cancer testing and everything.
I have to be so careful when I hug my dad.
I get that too, because I can't push on the scars and the staples. I don't need staples to pop on him. That's rough. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Sucks.
I think the definition
sucks.
of weird is that.
It fucking sucks. I guess just what happens when you get older.
It sucks. And I think, and I don't want to say I'm desensitized to it, but I went through the same situation with my mother doing,
And she had cancer.
she had cancer and she had to go through the whole chemo and the whole radiation therapy and all of this. And that chemo sucks. I'm so glad my dad doesn't have to go through chemo.
Thank God they could just remove an organ and put a new one in there.
Like a fucking Lego brick.
Exactly.
That's why I keep telling myself it's just a Lego brick.
It's just a Lego brick. You're just like, boop, boop.
Yeah. It was so funny. So my favorite story from this whole situation is, I'll tell it when we get to what we're listening to. A little snippet. Make the audience want more.
All right, babe.
Make content out of my father.
So we're going to what we're watching now, right?
Yep.
I have, the only thing I've been watching is NFL.
I've been watching the heart monitor.
All right, what are you listening to?
Go Jags. Jags won. Jags beat the Patriots. Go Jags.
Yeah, the 1-5 team beat the 1-5 team.
Go Jags. They beat the Patriots.
Yeah, they're going to be fucking going up against the fucking Packers.
Should I start what I'm listening to with the story or end it with the story? I'm going to end it with the story, I think.
Well, first with what we're listening to, let me just kind of
Pull up the page.
Yeah, the Spotify. Spoofy.
I've got my songs prepped and ready. I am actually extremely hyped to talk about what I'm listening to for once.
All right, well, here's what I'm going to do. I will start off with mine first.
Go for it, Daddy.
Let me just make sure because there's two versions of the song and I want the one that's on the album. The Smiths, you cunt.
You're so mean. Oh, fun fact. I'm thinking about making a patch, a PVC, really nice patch of our low Seltz-Esteem
Okay.
logo to hand out at our airsoft games.
But
So
anyway,
Fun
first
fact.
song that I will recommend is it's called Part 2 by Paramore.
okay. Do you want to tell vibes? Anything you want?
It is well, here's the thing with when it comes up. What the fuck? Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Wait, what is that?
Is Mocha playing with the guitar?
No, Sidian's playing the guitar while Mocha's watching. Because Mocha's literally... Dude, go take a look. Take a game. Mocha was watching. Yep, Sidian was playing guitar while Mocha was watching. No, part 2, it's...
We just heard a ding!
Yeah.
And it was just Obsidian strumming a guitar chord. Mocha, get the fuck out of here.
But no, part 2, it's, just regular Paramore. Paramore is pretty much like teen girl angst.
I love that.
But I really like what they put out.
Oh,
Anyway.
So sorry. Just shouldered my mic.
Anyway, your turn.
I'm going to recommend Cha Cha.
I already did that.
God damn it.
By Sophie Hunter.
God damn it.
I already recommend that.
Okay.
Let me I'll double check.
Make sure.
But I guarantee you I already did.
If he already did, I'm just gonna say my say about Sophie Hunter. Sophie Hunter is if Chappelle Roan.
Yeah, I did it.
God damn it. Okay, Sophie Hunter is if Chappelle Roan grew up in a trap house.
She's good.
All right, let me do my secondary then.
Okay.
I'm gonna do Eyes on Fire by Blue Foundation. And everyone's heard the EDM mix of this.
By Blue Foundation.
Oh, 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 I see you high, eat you alive. You know the song. If you've ever listened to any of the EDM cult shit, you know this song. Very famously remixed. Eyes on Fire.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at mine.
You know that song, right?
Maybe.
We'll listen to it later. All right, your turn. Number 2.
I am going to do. You guys may have heard this band before because I've been recommending it pretty much every single week. Dark Night of the Soul by Alexis on Fire.
Good boy.
I love this song. I love this band. I've been listening to this band a lot. I am trying to think of other songs to recommend because that are not Happiness by the Kilowatt because there are 5 different versions of that song,
Love that. That's awesome.
and I want to recommend all 5 of them.
I will say there's probably a 98% chance that I'll be recommending 3 songs from the same creator next week. So
Well,
that might be a Kill Avoid week.
what's going to be your next song?
It is from the creator that will be dropping a new album next week. But he dropped an EP to hype it up.
Who's the creator?
And I'm recommending Noid by Tyler, the creator.
NOID.
N-O-I-D.
By Tyler motherfucking Tyler the
Dude,
creator.
he's popping off with a new album next week, and I cannot tell you how fucking hype I am.
Tyler the creator is so fucking unhinged.
So Noid is just him talking about being paranoid about crazy fans. And, like, fans stalking him and, like, you know, just the craziness that, like, weird, you know, parasocial relationships bring. So if you have a parasocial relationship with a Low Seltz-Esteem podcast, please give us more attention. I need it. All right. Charles, you're number 3 of the week.
Last one, Sweet Dreams of Otherness.
Oh, what? By who?
Alexis on Fire.
Okay.
I honestly, especially their like newest album. Look at their album art.
I like that album art. That's kind of
It's
dope.
so fucking sick.
It's pretty dope.
So also the lead singer of Alexis on Fire, or like the clean vocalist of them, is also in another band called City and Color.
Hell yeah.
City and Color was a band that I knew before Alexis on Fire, and he named it City and Color because his actual name is Dallas Green.
I love that. That's really funny.
Yeah. But City and Color, Alexis on Fire is like a kind of like a punk hardcore band.
Love
like,
that.
Has like screaming vocals and
I
shit.
love punk.
But fucking
My next song is actually punk.
City and Color is like a very like chill acoustic kind of shit.
So something producer Jamie and I want to do. We have a gallery wall set up in our house, and we want to get each of us pick out our 2 favorite vinyl records, and we want to set up a 4x4 grid. You know, each have our favorite vinyls in a 4x4.
Oh, let me put one of my vinyls on there.
I'll put the Cosmic Highway. If you ever print a vinyl,
I've got an Ink Spots vinyl.
if you ever print a vinyl for your band, I will buy it in a heartbeat. So you did 3, right?
What, you're talking about a vinyl for what?
For
The Cosmic Highway.
okay, you're good with saying it. So I'm gonna and this song is gonna have a story behind it. So this is what we're gonna play on. This is the ending of the episode. I'm recommending Sabotage by the Beastie Boys.
Oh my God.
So my father was supposed to get his surgery at noon.
Listen now, y'all, it's Sabotage.
And I was planning on leaving to get there about an hour and a half early.
Also, before you continue the story, I hope you understand that Sabotage by Beastie Boys was on Rock Band 1.
Dude,
And we played that a lot, and that what got me into the... No, that wasn't what got me into Beastie Boys. My dad got me into Beastie Boys, but Sabotage, like that is...
I'm going to tell you right now, the entire... What album? 3 Communications is the best album by the Beastie Boys. My father was supposed to get his transplant and go back around 11. So I planned to get there at 10. Be 2 hours early to hang out with my dad and see him before he's going to get one of the higher risk surgeries. Like a 70% chance of surviving, which is pretty high, but 30% chance is also really high of dying.
Yes.
So I was like, 2 hours. That's plenty of time to get to see my father before he does his surgery.
Before he dies.
And I'm on the way to see my dad. And I just had Spotify Shuffle on. It was actually on Joey Vance and Bray radio station.
Joey Dancing Gay.
Shut up. I love that band. It was Joey Vance and Bray's radio station. And I get a call from my mom. And my mom's like, hey, they moved his surgery up to 10. They're taking him back at 10 o'clock.
I remember that because you shut up early.
I literally, and I was planning on showing up 2 hours early. And literally, as soon as I hung up the phone and she told me that, Sabotage by the Beastie Boys came on.
Oh.
And I did 90 miles an hour for the next 2 hours to get to see my father before he went back in surgery. And if you've ever watched Top Gear,
Jeremy Clark.
and Jeremy Clarkson's
In the
interview
Porsche?
in his Porsche, I will never stop loving Subaru. My fucking little Subaru Forester got my ass to the fucking hospital to see my dad before he got his fucking surgery, and I listened to that entire fucking album the whole way there, and I fucking love the Beastie Boys, and Sabotage played as soon as my mom got off the phone with me, and that is the perfect song to start driving about 90 miles an hour to.
That's good.
I was prepared, and mentally I went through my head. I was like, if a cop pulls me over, I will be getting in a fist fight.
I mean, I feel the same thing because when my mom told me about that,
Yeah.
my dad's accident, when I went there, what I was listening to was Spirit Box's EP, The Fear of Fear,
Exactly.
which I can't recommend it now because I've already done my 3, but
Who cares? Put it on the list. Put it on the list. Put it on the list.
Are you really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Put what, like one song or the whole album? The whole EP is 5
Whatever
songs.
song that was playing when that call happened.
It's not when the call happened.
Oh, it's what you played on the way there?
Yes.
Oh, literally, I hung up the phone, and the next song that played was Sabotage by Beastie Boys, and that was a sign that I need to be going way faster.
I get you.
That song goes so hard.
I am going
I will
to.
forever have that album as a piece in my memory, I think, after that.
I am. I just added to the because you told me to add it.
Add it.
Add
all 5 songs. I don't care. Do it. Do
I
it.
will. I will right
If
now.
it means that much to you, do it.
It means.
Do it.
It does mean a lot to me.
I want that playlist to be like a living capsule of us.
Which it is. So far,
yeah.
it is.
So yeah.
Real quick. So, like I said, The Fear of Fear. I'll add it once we're done recording.
Yeah.
Just remind me.
Yeah. And you know, one of the best pieces of television history is Jeremy Clarkson talking about that moment with his father and how much he loves Porsche after that. And I get it now. And I 100% understand it. And
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's absolutely fucking huge.
Yeah.
But I was speeding to go see my dad.
My dad got pulled over on the way to his liver transplant.
For what?
For speeding.
What did you tell the cop? He's like, hey, I'm trying to get a
No,
liver
my
transplant.
fucking mom did. She stuck her head out the window. She's like, if you're gonna write us a ticket, write it now. We're going to get a new liver for him. And the cop comes back. He's like, all right, sir. Go get your liver, but stop speeding. And he's like, okay, bye, loser.
And they start speeding again.
Oh, 100%. He told me, he's like, all right, if you take, I'm not going to say the highway. If you take X highway, I only saw one state trooper this morning. You're good.
You talking about I-95?
No.
295.
No.
I-10.
Yes.
I-10 goes for fucking forever.
It does. Yeah. I definitely was doing like 110 at some points.
No mocha.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's been
I think we're at time.
how long have we been going?
Like we probably went like 15 minutes over at most. We're fine.
Well, this was a
This was a great episode.
we talked about a lot.
I always enjoy recording. I don't know. Something about recording in this house is a good vibe.
Oh, in my house?
Yeah, it's it's like the split level house. This is like a whole nice like recording room. It feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the communist.
Yeah, we're just surrounded by communist propaganda.
Communist vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Yeah, well, I mean, you're gonna be coming over more often. Also, this room has a heater. You see that right there?
Oh yeah, we turned it on last time I was here.
Yep.
I'll kill you, Kevin.
That is a heater. You're not gonna kill Obsidian.
No, I
It
won't.
was
I do
Mocha.
actually like that cat. It's really cute.
I know. I love Obsidian so much. But yeah, this has been low self-esteem. This has been the podcast where we talk about our dads. And hey,
Dad talk. That should be the episode.
dad talk.
Yeah.
And hey,
if you haven't listened to any good podcasts recently, listen to Dungeons and Daddies.
well, what I was also gonna say is like, hey,
Hug your dad
if
if he's
If
worth
for-
a hug. Hug your dad if he's worth it.
if for whatever reason, Dad, if you're listening,
No,
you're probably never gonna hear this, but
no,
fuck it, dude, I'm about to cry.
do it.
I fucking love you. That accident scared the fucking shit out of me, and I'm glad you're still here, and
Say it.
I'm just glad you're still here.
Hell yeah, man.
My dad could have fucking died.
Hey, mom and dad, don't get cancer again, or I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm fucking tired of dealing with both of y'all getting cancer. Mom and dad, stop getting cancer. I'm over it. I love you, but let's not get cancer anymore. No more cancer for our family. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. I love you.
Yeah.
This has been the Low Seltz-Esteem podcast.
It's been be sure to
We-
give us a like. Be sure to give us a subscribe, or actually a follow. You can subscribe on YouTube, but there's no real reason for you to do that.
I'll work on it, I promise.
You've got some work to do.
Well, brother, every time I would stop thinking, I would just remind myself, oh, my dad has cancer. And then I would just shut down. But now we're done with that. This has been the Low Seltz-Esteem podcast review of the truly cherry pop hard
That cherry
seltzer.
pop looked like it had some weight to it when you picked it up.
So there's some. It sounds like there's metal in there. This has been the Low Seltz-Esteem review of the cherry pop hard seltzer by Truly. Charles gave it a 58, and myself, Joe, gave it a 47. And if you've listened this far in the podcast, please seek therapy help.
And if your dad's not doing well, seek therapy help as well.
Yeah, therapy is important, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're not joking. And if your dad's worthy of it, give him a hug from us. Tell him.
I appreciate what you. If he's worthy of it, I
Hey.
appreciate that. There's a lot of deadbeat dads out there.
Absolutely. And you know what? When you hug him and he asks why, just tell him it's from the Low Seltz-Esteem podcast. Play us out, AI!
I got a funky situation. Ooh, yeah. In need of a brand new organ. My liver's on vacation, time for transplantation. Hey, hey. Doctor says you're good to go now. Ooh, wee. Got a spare part feeling wow. Hot seltzer's ready in a row. It's never gonna steal the show. Alright. New liver, new life. Party on. Rockin' hard with the brand new dawn. Ooh yeah. Cold seltzer in my hand. Feeling strong. Gonna groove all night long. Come on. Feeling like a brand new person. Sipping on that bubbly version. Yeah. Hot seltzers chill, thirst is worsen. Let's make this night an excursion. Let's go. Who needs a break when you're reborn? Got my liver, I'm hard seltzer sworn. No time to waste, let's have some fun. We're just getting started, we're done. New liver, new life. Party on. Rockin' hard with the brand new dawn. Ooh yeah. Cold seltzer in my hand. Feeling strong. Gonna groove all night long. Come on.
honestly, I don't think we need to. I think we just end it now. Okay, so you're gonna fucking do the thing now. Chug that blue raz.
Yes, sir.
Chug that blue raz. Go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you fucking chug that, you fucking piece of shit.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad, too.